Hi everyone, I'm with me Adham Fawzy here, who just finished the round 8 in the Qatar Masters 2023. Fawzy, can you tell us about today's game?
Today's game against Aravindh was quite an interesting game. He played a French, which I don't think he usually plays. I saw a few games he played, but it was mostly blitz and rapid. I played knight c3, he went knight c6. I thought, okay, he probably must have prepared something, I guess, but so I didn't want to go to the main lines after e5 because it was quite complicated and I couldn't remember my files. So I went for quite an easy setup after bishop g5, bishop takes, bishop b5. I thought those moves were like very natural for white. I got a position which I was, I think, maybe slightly better at some point, but he played quite nicely. It was like b6, bishop a6. The position sort of simplified and I couldn't really find something to continue. I think the main critical point after when I went c3, I think maybe I could have done something else, but I'm not sure. But after c3 he went like d4, c5, and I think after that he played really well to just simplify the position, exchange pieces. At the last position, okay, I mean, after b5 I could go queen b3, but I don't really think, practically speaking, I could have maybe a very minuscule stuff, but not really something I could play for, I guess. And I also wanted to, after yesterday's game against Aryan, I really wanted to rest, you know.
So, did you have any specific preparation for Aravindh today?
I would say it's mainly against the Sicilian because he plays it the most. Also, I saw like he plays e4, e5 quite some time, so I also prepared against that. As I said, I knew he played e6 at some point, but it was mostly, I think, rabbit and blitz, so I didn't really check it that much. Also, I think he never played knight c6. He usually goes for, after knight c3, he either goes for bishop b4 or d takes e4. So yeah, I prepared some stuff, but definitely not what happened in the game.
Do you have any favorite win in this tournament?
Favorite win? I wouldn't say I won any 25-26. I only won 2 or 3 games against lower rated players, so I would say most of my wins were quite not very fancy, I guess. But I would say my favorite, it could definitely be my game against Axman. I would say just because I found the knight e5, queen e7 sort of resource. I think for that point it might be my favorite win, yes.
How happy are you with the performance in this tournament?
I would say, okay, usually when you get a few rating points, you're sort of happy. I was quite disappointed with my game against Paravian. I thought, okay, at some point in the game I should have been holding, but at some point the time pressure got to me and I played badly. So I would say this is the only game that I felt quite badly about. The draw in the first round was, I would say, fairly acceptable. The guy played really well. But otherwise, yeah, I think I've had a good tournament overall.
Are you able to follow any top boards?
Yeah, I would say every day I follow Magnus's and Hikaru's game almost daily. I would say it's usually when you play in a tournament and you find those two guys playing, it's usually very nice to search few their games and see what's going on. I've been also following a lot of the Indian talents, you know, Aryan, Nihal, I'll say all of those guys have been, it's really fun to watch their games and like see what they're doing. Yeah.
How has been your experience as a whole in Qatar Masters?
Actually, it's my first time in Qatar overall, so I'm really happy and I want to thank the organizers, you know, and everyone here. It's been a lovely tournament for me personally. Enjoying the city, I've played some football, which was very nice. The organizing has been good, you know, overall. So for me, yeah, it was a very lovely tournament.
8 rounds done, last round to go tomorrow. What are your plans?
I would say to definitely rest since tomorrow is at 1 p.m, which is a little bit earlier, so I probably have to rest a little bit, maybe prepare a little bit earlier than usual, but otherwise, yeah, same plans.
So what are your plans after this tournament? Do you have any other tournaments planned?
I'm going to play the Grand Swiss right after this tournament, so it's gonna be quite a tough tournament for sure, but I'm hoping to have a solid performance.
Great, thank you so much and all the best.
Thank you.